of institutions. Our unwavering dedication to education and student development continues to inspire us all. We place our warm regards to Dr. Anand Jacob Burgess, our Chancellor and Chairman, the Chief Guests of the day and the esteemed panel members, special invitees, Vice Chancellor, Directors, heads of other institutions, staff and students. Today we gather to celebrate an extraordinary moment as we felicitate one of India's finest sports icons, Shri P.R. Sreejesh, the renowned goalkeeper of the Indian hockey team, fondly known as the Great Wall of India. A three-time Olympian, Sreejesh has been an integral part of the Indian men's hockey team for over a decade, showcasing remarkable skill, resilience and leadership. His contributions have inspired millions and his dedication has brought immense glory to our nation on numerous occasions. At the 2024 Olympics in Paris, India secured 6 medals, 1 silver and 5 bronze. Neeraj Chopra from Panipat, Haryana won a silver medal in men's javelin throw, cementing his place as India's successful individual Olympian. I personally like the sport because I am a javelin throw as well. I reached up to the district level. After that, our founder said you have to come and study engineering. So that put an end to my throws in the javelin and discus. But today we have in our midst Mr. JSW, an all-star basketball captain of India. As you know, his daughter today is continuing, I would say, his legacy, but more so mine, because she is in discus and javelin throws. Today she has secured a scholarship worth crores to pursue higher studies in US, in University of Nevada. And then we come to the next medalist, wrestler Aman Shahrawat from Delhi, won the bronze in the men's 57 kilos freestyle wrestling event. Manu Baker from Jajjar, Haryana secured 2 bronze medals in shooting, one in the 10-meter air pistol event and another in the mixed team event alongside Sarabjit Singh. Swapnil Kusal, Kolhapur, Maharashtra, earned a bronze in the men's 50-meter rifle, 3 positions shooting event. And of course, the men's hockey team continued their strong Olympic legacy, winning the bronze medal. We also acknowledge the perseverance of wrestler Nisha Dahe, who despite a remarkable journey in the 68 kilos category saw our hopes for the gold derailed during the recent Olympics. Competing against some of the world's finest, Nisha's determination and fighting spirit remain a source of inspiration for aspiring athletes. Her resilience in the face of adversity continues to motivate us all. I request all of you to see, everybody sees the happy side of Olympics, but how many of you have seen the losing battles and how they cope with the losses which they come across in this international forum? So Nisha's case, if you were to see, the video is available on YouTube. And during this wrestling particular event, which I would like to talk about, because it's a lesson to be carried away, because the lessons carried away are taken for granted. When you see the winners, it's easy to say and watch the winners, but the lesson taken from the others is so much more valuable. And if you see Neha's performance, in the wrestling match, she was up 8-0 against her opponent. And towards the winning spree during the quarterfinals, she sprained her wrist during one of the moves. Obviously, the excess exertion or wrong technique probably would have caused an injury. And that resulted in her not being able to continue her path to earn a very prestigious medal. It could have been a bronze, it could have been a silver, it could have been even a gold for India. But because of that injury, she was unable to continue, and nevertheless, not to lose points, she was advised to go ahead and finish the tournament. And then she proceeded and her opponent overtook her and beat her, which she was leading by 8-0. It was very painful to see her walk out of the championship, her hopes destroyed. Now, what is the lesson you learned from such a story which just unfolded a month ago in Paris? The story is what you see, what we all aspire. And you see in front of this hall, there's a saying which our founder, Dr. K.C.G. Varghese, had said, to make, I can't hear, can you say it louder please? To make every man a success and no man a failure. I think that is the lesson that we are trying to do over here. And all of the faculty, all the resources, all the heroes who are sitting here today, this panel discussion, the Nobel laureate who has come on September 12th or 14th to our campus, all the way from London to speak to all of you, the graduates. 1,600 graduates attended that event with around 3,000 parents. The lesson is to make each of you a story which we will be proud to talk about. As our Pro-Vice Chancellor had mentioned, the success stories of some of your friends. Today, like he had mentioned, I am an athlete. I continue to be an athlete. Today, if I can stand healthy and talk, today if he can stand and talk in front of you as a healthy individual, it's because of the sports, because of the activity which you do beyond your office hours. Unless you happen to be an Olympian like Sreejesh, who has to play day in and day out, or be in the gym throughout, that becomes your profession. Today, I'll ask a question. How many of you are involved in sports? 2 hands, 3 hands. That's good to see so many of you involved in sports. Today I saw one of your friends who I play. Yeah, you can put your hand down. Yes, I'm very happy. I play basketball, as I mentioned, and I was happy to see one of your friends standing up in front to receive the chief guest. He's just like one of you. He's doing his master's in the university. He got a scholarship to study here. Just like many of you, we admit around 100 plus students in our campus. So sometimes I bring the students to play with to see if my team is selecting the students right. Because it's a big responsibility when we give crores worth of scholarship to so many of you. It's important that the selection process, the invitation process is right, and the nurturing and the grooming part is also done meticulously. And starting from morning through your physiotherapy routines and your conditioning and training, it's important through the day what you do. And remember that you are being watched. Your performance is being tracked. And not only by your family at Hindustan, but also by others.
I would want to be at home, chilling time, but unfortunately because of me, you guys are here sitting, having a boring time here. I can see that everyone is English വേണമോ തമിഴ് വേണമോ? തമിഴ് തരിക. എനിക്ക് മലയാളം പറയാം, തമിഴ് പറയാം, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. So, okay, mix பண்றேன். Okay, தமிழ் மலையாளம். That's the best argument. But anyways, first sorry, எதுக்குன்னு தெரியல உங்களை இன்னைக்கு சாட்டர்டே இங்கே வர வச்சதுக்கு. ஏன்னா நாளைக்கு திருப்பி பெங்களூர் போனோம், ஸோ ஐ ஒன்ட் பி அவைலபிள். அதனால தான் இன்னைக்கு அர்ஜென்ட்டாக இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் இங்கே செட்டப் பண்ணிட்டேன். தேங்க்யூ அசோக் சார் அண்ட் வகீஸ் சார். இப்போ ரொம்ப நாளாக பின்னாடி இருக்கு இங்கே வருது. நாங்கள் கூப்பிட்டுட்டே இருந்துச்சு என்ன, வா இங்கே ஃபெலிசிட்டேஷன் அது இது. பட் இட்ஸ் அ பிஸி பீரியட். ஓகே, மை ஸ்டோரி இஸ் ரியலி ஸ்மால். வில்லேஜ் போய் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஸ்கூல் ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக ஹாக்கியில் எப்படியோ வந்துட்டேன். தென் இந்தியன் டீமுக்கு தென் மேடம் வின் பண்ணிட்டேன். தட்ஸ் இட், சிம்பிள் ஸ்டோரி. உங்களை மாதிரி தான் சீரியஸாக. பட் ஒன்லி ஒன் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் எப்படின்னா, when I joined my school, when I joined my sports school, and I never had a dream. But when I started to play hockey, I got a dream. And a dream தெரியுமா அதெல்லாம் dream னா பெரிய dream எல்லாம் கிடையாது. In Kerala we get 60 marks, a grace mark if you play for the state team. That was my dream. And to get that 60 marks. So when I achieved it, my coach gave me next destination. Coach said, Sri, if you play better, you'll get a chance in the national team. That means in the junior team. Then I thought, okay, I will try my best. Then I work hard. I mean, not only me, even every one of in my team, they all work together. And I'm the luckiest person. I always believe that I got into the under 16 and under 21 national camp. That's long back in 2002. So when I was thinking about என்ன சொல்றது நினைக்கும் போது நினைச்சேன் என்னடா சொல்லுவேன் இந்த ஏஜில் எல்லாத்துக்கும் அட்வைஸ் வேற கிடைக்கும். கரெக்ட் தானே? உங்களுக்கு எங்கே போனாலும் அட்வைஸ் தான் கிடைக்கும். யாரை பார்த்தாலே நல்லா படிக்கிறாடே, இது பண்ணுற அதை பண்ணுற அதை பண்ணிருக்கோம். பட் நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா, ஜஸ்ட் என்ஜாய் யுவர் லைஃப். ஓகே, எப்படின்னா என்ஜாய் பண்ணா படிக்க. I'm not saying that you should not study. Okay, what I'm saying is whatever it takes you to படிக்கும் போது நல்லா படிக்கணும், விளையாடும் போது நல்லா விளையாடணும், மொபைல் யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது நல்லா மொபைல் யூஸ் பண்ணோம், கடலில் போடும்போது அதுக்கு நல்லா கடலை போடுறோம். அவ்வளோதான். ஸோ தட்ஸ் த பெஸ்ட் வே டு என்ஜாய் யுவர் லைஃப். பட் இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு சக்ஸஸ் என்ன பண்ணோம்? ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணோம். தேர் இஸ் நோ அதர் சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட். கரெக்ட். நான் எப்போ எங்கள் ஜூனியர்ஸ்க்கு இது வார்த்தை சொல்லுவேன். ஸோ மேபி தட் இஸ் குட் ஃபார் யூ ஆல்சோ. நான் என்ன சொன்னேன்னா, if you feel like relaxing, if you feel like relaxing or taking a rest, somewhere in the world somebody is working hard to beat you. புரியுதா? இல்லைன்னா இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு போதும், நான் இன்னைக்கு ரெஸ்ட் எடுக்கிறேன்னு நினச்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா இன்னொரு இடத்துல இன்னொருத்தன் என்ன பீட் பண்ணுறதுக்காக ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். That's how sports is. You need to beat everyone, right? You need to be the champion, you need to beat everyone. So that for that you need to work hard. You need to work harder than anyone. You should not give up until you reach your target. So அவ்வளோதான் சொல்ல முடியும். இதுக்கு வேறெல்லாம் only 5 minutes. ஸோ நிறைய அட்வைஸ் எல்லாம் கொடுத்துட்டு உங்களுக்கும் போராட்டம் நிறைய திருப்பி என்னடா இவங்க வந்து பாட்டுக்கு அட்வைஸ் போயிட்டு இருக்கு, அது போரிங். ஸோ once again, sir, in the Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, in the விஷயத்துல ஒரே ஒரு வேர்டு மட்டும் தான் எங்களோட ரிலேட்டட், that is Hindustan. இந்த டெக்னாலஜி அண்ட் சயின்ஸ் எல்லாம் இந்த பக்கம் இப்படியே போயிடும். ஏன்னா அது that is not my thing. ஹாக்கி ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் எப்படின்னு நம்மளுக்கே தெரியும். You work hard, you are better than anyone, you are the winner. Science and technology கொஞ்சம் more யூஸ் பண்ணோம், then you need to definitely what you need to put your 100% into that. So you guys are the better one, you are the future for next generation. So I wish you good luck and do your best for your future, for your parents, for your family and for your institution. And just dream big. Okay, that's the only advice which I can give to you. And thank you once again, sir, for inviting me to here to meet the future talents here. And thank you very much. Enjoy.
Subscribe to Walgan Television.
Please subscribe Walgan Television.